What is up, guys? Milk here, and today we are back in action playing some Feed the Beast Infinity. It's going to be freaking amazing. If you guys enjoy, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. It'll help me out tremendously. So, guys, Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas Eve. I don't know, in some parts of the world, Christmas has already happened and that kind of stuff. And by the time this video comes out, it might actually be Christmas. I'm sorry for the late upload, but I wasn't actually sure. I've been feeling kind of down, and by that I mean sick. I don't mean like depressed or anything, but I've been feeling kind of sick a little bit, and I kind of wanted to relax today, but I figured, you know, let's just go ahead and do some cool stuff. I had some ideas. It was like going through my brain, and I've been wanting to do it, and I thought, let's just go ahead and do it. So this might be a little shorter episode. I'm sorry for that, but hopefully you guys have a great Christmas, and, you know, maybe I won't, you know, take as much of your time since it's a little bit of a shorter episode. You guys can spend some more time with your family. Also, Akliz, my server host, is doing a very special promotional thing from December 23rd to January 2nd is 50% off on all services. So if you guys go to Akliz, I think it's akliz.net/MediaLock, which is my like thing, so people know you came from me. And then it'll be down in the description at the very top of the description. And you at checkout use MediaLock 50, and you'll get 50% off all services, which is amazing. They're doing a very awesome Christmas special. 50% off is pretty good. So if you guys want a server, you want an awesome server host, just go ahead and use that. And they'll know that you guys came from me, and I definitely back Akliz with all my heart. They're definitely a good company. So let's just go ahead. What I want to do is I want to do some Matter Overdrive things. I want to get the replication system up and running. Now, last time what we actually did was we made ourselves an android. We're an actual android. Right now you can see we have a GUI. We don't have a hunger bar. We don't need to eat anymore, and we have like a battery supply. Also, what this means is we don't take harmful potion effects, and we don't take good potion effects either, so we can't use potions anymore. And I've kind of, you know, like upgraded our speed. We have 40% movement speed increase, which is the max, and we absorb 30% of incoming damage, which is the max, I think. And I haven't unlocked anything else. I think I'm not going to unlock anything for a little bit. Also, I went ahead and made the weapon station here, which allows you to upgrade weapons with more energy capacity and stuff like that. We're not going to mess with that too much today. And here's something called a star map. Now, apparently you can make like colony ships and stuff. I don't know what they're for. Maybe it's like some kind of like virtual mining thing or something. I don't know. I haven't read anything on it. I'm not sure if you can actually go to other planets or not. I have no idea how this works. But we have a star map, and it looks pretty cool. And you can actually like zoom in. Like this is quadrant 2. Because as you know, there's 4 quadrants in our galaxy. And we can go ahead and like search up. These are like different planets. We can look at different planets and then like do all kinds of crazy stuff. As you see, this shows now the planet, which is kind of, or the star, I guess. And these are the planets. And it'll show us like statistics about the planets and stuff. I don't know anything about it, but it does seem pretty cool. Now, I've just spent like the last hour and a half actually crafting things up. We have a resonant cache, and we have some igneous extruders that are resonant. Now, what I want to do is I want to make, let's see, let's go ahead. Do these require power? I can't remember if these require power or not. Do these require power? No, they don't. Okay. So I'm going to do a cache right here. Then we're going to do some igneous extruders all along the edges. And this is going to be kind of like our matter replication room. And I'm going to try to pretty it up and stuff maybe later. But let's just go ahead and tell this to output to the left. And then we're going to do the same thing. So this actually needs matter plasma. Now, the way you make matter plasma is you actually break items down into their base components. And well, I guess you break them down into matter plasma. And the way you do that is you use something called a decomposer. Now, you need plasma to actually replicate items. So, I don't know exactly how this works, but I'm going to test it out, and then we're going to play with it today. Hopefully, we can kind of get everything up and running, and everything will be working fantastically. Now, for this, I actually need 4 buckets of water. Let's just go ahead and get 4 buckets of water, and then we need 4 buckets of lava. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the cool thing about making cobblestone in these igneous extruders is they only require 1 bucket of water and 1 bucket of lava like forever, which is cool. Let's just go ahead and do that. Now, all these guys should have water. Yes, they all have water. Now, let's get 4 buckets of lava. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Let's go ahead and stick it in here. 1 and... Oh, no, that is not what I want to do. And also, I made a wrench from Matter Overdrive. It's a titanium wrench. and it is pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and stick our buckets up. So these guys will be making cobblestone, as you can see. Now, I've made some upgrades. We can actually go into the augmentation table. Let me turn off NEI here. And we have each of these accelerated extrusion. It pretty much makes it do more cobblestone per operation. As you see, now it's doing 16 cobblestone. You can also do 8 stone and then 4 obsidian. Now, if you do stone and obsidian, it actually takes up water and lava, so cobblestone is actually free, just like it is in the vanilla game. We have the next upgrade, which does 32 cobblestone per batch, as you can see, 32, 16, 8. And then we have the last one, which does even more. It does 64, 32, that kind of stuff. So we're going to use this. I don't know how well this is going to work. We might end up needing to use something else and do a different system, but we are going to test this out, and then hopefully it, provides us with enough cobblestone to make enough matter plasma and that kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and stick these guys in here. There we go. So we should be making a bunch of cobblestone. We already have 2,000, which is pretty good. And then I am going to grab a pipe real quick, and we're going to see if we can input this directly into a matter decomposer. And I think I've done a little research, and I've spent a lot of time crafting all this stuff. So I think I kind of get it how it kind of works, but we still might run into some issues. So I'm still not 100% sure. Where did this pipe go? There we go. Okay, so we have an impulse item duct. Let's just go ahead and grab this guy and put it right there, and we're going to pull it out. Then we're going to have it go into the matter decomposer. I don't know. I guess it can be really input from any side. Let's just go ahead and start feeding in this. And it'll start coming in here. As you see, it'll break it down. Now, this actually needs energy, so let me go ahead and supply this with some energy. Actually, I probably should have put this back one. And that's going to require a lot of work that I don't really want to do at the moment. Okay, so this is now... It has power, and it takes 210 RF a tick, okay. As you can see, this is now filling up with matter plasma, it seems. It's actually kind of slow. I didn't think it would be this slow. This is definitely more stuff than we actually need. This is definitely more cobble than we actually need. So maybe doing the cobble route might not be the greatest. What I want to see is, let's go ahead and disable this real quick. Let's put this on high. We're going to take the cobblestone out of this. And let me stick it in here. And then let me grab a diamond. I just want to see if different things do turn into a different amount of plasma. I'm assuming it does. I'm assuming it does work like this. And if this works, then it might be better to make kind of like an emerald farm or something. So this should, see, diamonds, 16. Oh, can you not break this down? Oh, this takes a lot more power. 831 RF a tick. Let us do... Okay, that's more than we're actually making. Let me do something real quick. We're going to take our thing. Actually, no, this should... Why isn't this not supplying enough power? This does 8,000 RF a tick, right? And, I mean... Yeah, this should definitely be supplying enough power. Maybe because... Oh, yeah, it's only one connection right here. I see. Okay, so this should definitely be supplying enough power now because we have more connections. Oh, what am I doing? I need to come up here. Okay, so, yeah, this definitely is going to do more stuff. I can already tell. But I'm not sure. Man, it breaks down the cobble so slow. What we might end up having to do is maybe turning into compressed cobble. That might be the best way to actually do this. That would be taking more power, though. Anyways, that's doing that thing. What I want to do is actually... how are we going to do this? We need to connect that up to the system. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and make some matter pattern storage. So these guys are kind of like pattern storage. Let me turn these around. Yeah, let me turn these around. These guys are kind of like pattern storage in AE that stores patterns that hold specific items. Each one of these guys can hold 6 patterns. And you kind of have to break down. So we'd have a pattern for diamonds, right? And we would need so much matter plasma and so much energy to actually make the diamonds. So on the back of these guys, I've noticed to connect machines, you have to have these things called matter network switches. They don't have to be on the back of machines, but you could do a cable, and it has to connect different machines to different things. You have to use these network switches, and I just like using them on the back of these guys. So let's go ahead and connect this here, and then we are going to make, let's see, let me go ahead and stick another network switch right here. We're going to do another cable right there. And then we're going to do a matter, not replicator. We want a analyzer, I think. We're going to stick an analyzer right there. And then we have a Okay, so I lost my other pattern monitor. I don't know what happened to it. I had one. I had one made. I was using it. I actually placed some of the stuff down and kind of see like the order I wanted to do this in. I haven't actually seen if I know exactly what I'm doing yet. But anyways, we need a pattern monitor. This is where I think you request all the items and stuff. And this is the guy that actually analyzes everything. So we can stick our matter scanner in here. I think we can stick some patterns in here. Let's see. Yeah, I think this has a pattern now. Now, we need to actually scan stuff. So to scan things, like we might want to scan Enderium ingots, for example, because maybe we don't want to make Enderium ingots. So let's go ahead and grab. So I think we need 10 of these guys. So let's go ahead and grab 10. Okay, so it looks like maybe we can't actually do Enderium, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to have been able to do some of the complex items right here. But let's just go ahead and grab a diamond. I think it actually shows. Like, if we look at this, yeah, it's worth a certain amount of matter. It's worth 256 matter. So let me go ahead and grab 10 of these guys. And, yeah, that kind of sucks. It reminds me of, like, the... yeah, so I think we can now do this. I'm not 100% sure, like, the way this works or how this works. But I'm just kind of messing around and testing with stuff. So we might need some of this. I'm not 100% sure. Let me go ahead and start doing this. As you can see, this actually made 256, I guess, plasma or whatever. And then I'm assuming, does this have to be connected to the network? I'm guessing it does. It probably has to. So let me go ahead and grab a matter network switch. I'm going to have to make this look a lot better, obviously. So let me go ahead and come right here, and then we're just going to go over to the side and connect this up. I'm guessing this is going to work out just fine. Oh, yeah, I have some light here that's going to mess everything up. Let's go ahead and just connect this. Boom. Yeah, this is definitely ugly right here. There we go. Okay, so this should be connected, I'm guessing. So let's come down here. Yeah, so it still hasn't scanned. I'm still not sure exactly how to scan. But we have the plasma. I'll figure out how to do the scanning here a little bit. And the next thing, we actually need a matter replicator. So I can just go ahead and stick this, like, nope, not right there. That is not where I want to stick it. I'm assuming you can have, like, multiple of these things. I'm going to stick this right here. This is going to get some power. I'm going to stick titanium plates in here because it actually emits radiation. If you have 5 titanium plates, it reduces it the max that it can, so you don't take damage and stuff. I actually don't think I'll take damage because it's supposed to do like potion effects to you. So let's just go ahead and stick this guy right there, and I think that will work. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, okay. I think they kind of connect to each other. So yeah, this is actually connected right here. So let me grab this right there, and I think the only thing I have left to do is figure out how to do the patterns themselves. So let me figure that out, and I will be right back. Okay, so I think the reason it's not working is because I have this guy in there, so it might start working now. So I think I have to have, I don't know if it stores it in this or if it does something else. So it's actually working. It's doing something. Let's just go ahead and do 5 of these guys. And then here, let me stick this back in here. And then I don't know if it goes there or if it like automatically like uses one that I stuck in here. I'm not 100% sure how this works, but it's doing something. It's definitely doing something. Also, you can't upgrade all these machines. I noticed all of them have upgrade slots, so I can actually make them faster by doing like speed upgrades. And there's actually like a hyper speed upgrade, and you can do all kinds of crazy stuff. We're not going to actually mess with that right now. Okay, so this is doing something. Okay, so let's come down here. Is it okay? So it's doing something. Did it store in here? No. Where? What did it do? What did it do? Okay, so that's not doing anything. I'm not 100% sure how this works. I don't really know. Like, what's it doing? Okay, we're back. So I got it to work somehow. I'm not exactly sure what I did, but it's working now. As you see, the diamond's 40%. I've stuck the other diamonds in here. Actually, we only need 3 more. It should start scanning them and actually increasing the percentage. Also, another thing you have to do that I forgot to mention is you need to connect a matter transport pipe from the side of this guy and pump out all of the plasma into the actual replicator. You can also put these machines side by side, but yeah, this is filled up with plasma, which is pretty good. As you see, it's used up another diamond. This should be 60%. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're trying to get that to 100%, and then we should, once we get our first pattern, we should be able to actually replicate diamonds, I'm hoping anyways. And then it's just like trying to find some cool stuff that we need. what I'm probably going to end up doing is maybe doing a couple more replicators somewhere, and then maybe another pattern storage on this side and making it look all nice and flush and fancy. So yeah, this is filling up with plasma still, and we have some of this matter dust, which we can actually, I think, use. We need a recycler, and we can actually like refine that. I don't really feel like making a recycler right now, but we're just trying to figure this guy out. Once we figure it out, we can kind of like make a more complicated setup. So now it should be 80%. Yes, it is at 80%. So this should be the last time has to go through, and then everything should work fine. The only thing that did change is I put a cable here, but that shouldn't actually affect this. So I think this network actually works. I'm not 100% sure if I did this correct, but they're all like flashing and doing their thing. So yeah, see, it just flashed. It kind of flashes all the way through. So I'm assuming this does work. I'm guessing anyways. And this is pretty slow. We're definitely going to need some speed upgrades to make like the analyzing and then getting the plasma and stuff way faster. It's going to be way better. My question is why this isn't buffering. Oh, it is buffering. Okay, yeah, it is. Then, okay, so we should have 100% pattern, right? Yeah, okay, so we have 100% pattern. So I should be able to refresh to the list. Yeah, we have a diamond. Let's say we want 1 diamond. And then, let me close this guy. And then we should send request, right? And then it should send it to this guy. Yeah, okay. So it's sent to this. This should... Oh, this takes 1,000 RF a tick. Holy crap, we're going to need a better power infrastructure, so that's going to be something we work on soon. So it's making the diamond, so we can replicate. Now, this is a pretty slow system, so we're going to have to actually use a lot of the speed upgrades, but the speed upgrades actually take power. So if we look at some of the upgrades here, they take power. Where are the... Here they are. So, like, yeah, it takes 125% power usage. And then I'm pretty sure, let's go ahead and look at upgrades. You can stick 4 upgrades in every machine. So that's going to use, let's see, that's going to use 200% power. And it's going to make it, let's see, fail-safe, speed upgrade. It's going to make it, I guess, I don't know if you can use multiple upgrades, actually. You might be able to use the one type of upgrade in each machine. But there is a hyper speed upgrade thing that we can use. And we can use some of these other things. But anyways, he's going to end up using a lot of power. And this, oh, as you can see, I think it's like actually, oh wait, there's no, oh yeah, I need to put some shielding in here. As you can see, I think there's like radiation and stuff happening. I have some purple flashes. It's slowly making the diamond. That diamond is going to take freaking forever though. And then I guess I could stick, we'll just leave it the way it is. But yeah, this is the basics of how Matter Overdrive kind of works. I might have went a little overkill with pattern storage. You don't need all of this. As you see, this is just one pattern for diamonds, so that's the thing. We could also do emeralds as well. Like if I come down here and grab 5 emeralds, let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll stick another pattern in here. Let me grab a pattern real quick. Oh, I already had a pattern. We'll stick a pattern in here, and then we'll start doing diamonds. And then it should work, right? Yeah, it's working. Okay, so we can start like cloning emeralds, which might be a thing that would be pretty cool as well. Because we don't really have that many emeralds. I went and took some of PKer's emeralds. But yeah, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and call it here. I just spent way too long trying to figure out how this works. And I just didn't even do anything, and it works fine. I think maybe what it was is I needed to stick the matter scanner in here when it's like locked onto this pattern of storage. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out tremendously, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, one last thing is Matter Overdrive has these holographic signs, and they actually connect together. So I have 3 of them here, and I just put storage room. Like you can just type anything like that. And then, yeah, there we go. Look at that. And it's actually kind of holographic. As you can see, the text is coming off the front right there, which is kind of cool. And then we can actually use these signs for all kinds of different things. They're not that bad to make. They require isolinear chip, the first one, so it's just some iron, some redstone. But they're actually pretty cool. And some glass and some titanium plates. Titanium plates.